So today we're gonna debunk whatever allegations do I have. So, to get this started, I'm going to debunk these grooming allegations in one simple video. So, here is literally my story. First, I was a very I was a friend of Cameron and I trusted him heavily, even to my plan in March 23 movement. But one time in late February 2025, I had a crush on him when I was 13 and he was 12 years old, so no big of an age gap. But I said I was 14 because that my parents said so, or whatever. And I was very obsessive since that period, resorting to saying sexual phrases in front of Cameron and in front of others too. And that severe cases, I said I wanted to lick his dick as a joke in and the screenshot says that I was quote unquote grooming Cameron. And some people say I forced him to date me, but I didn't. It was just because of an argument with Millennium, and Millennium was making me sad, so I said to Cameron, told Cameron if he wants to date me because I was sad and there was nothing to do, so I told him to date me because I trusted him and because I had a crush on him. He said yes. And after that, when someone else puppeted us, and we decided to break up after a few days just because of our safety, then we became besties. And after then, I joked about having molesting powers and telling phrases like "and terrorist raping Cameron." I don't probably remember for anything, but I'm sure it was a joke but there's this twist. I was so obsessive, so erotic, and worshipped him and also there was downsides. I strongly hated his older brother. I frequently insulted his older brother in the March 23 movement servers, sometimes as a joke. And also I was very sexually erotic and aroused, and I tried to make a cult a false religion, false denomination of Islam when I was a Muslim called Kamramic Islam, and I was obsessive and and divinely obsessive with Camram, so it feels like he can't control the relationship, and I try to make myself submissive to him, and after that his dad and after that and during that my haters were threatening his family and doxing him because he was associated with me. And then after that, Aziz called his dad, and after that his dad told Cameron to never talk to me again. And that's the twist. Cameron told everyone I was brainwashing him and ruining his life. And that's a problem. And I responded very aggressively by having lethal thoughts about Cameron and shipping him with his brother as rage bait, or even more severe than it. I can't accurately remember, but I ship him with his brother and told Musa to name himself Evelyn X Cameron as shipping of his mother, and I insulted his family, and I meant saying you can fuck Evelyn in the vagina as an insult or rage bait. Nothing more than that. Just because people use the kiss my ass phrase as an insult or whatever as an insult doesn't mean that they're using inappropriate language. It's just a normal part of swearing or whatever. And after that, Cameron blames me for making his life miserable, but I wasn't the cause of him getting doxxed until 9 months later when I leaked his face. And his face wasn't even from me. Aziz got it after seeing his mother's Facebook when they were doxing Cameron in March 23 movement. And Millens thinks that because I was associated with him. So if Millen, you were friends with Pago and Pago is getting doxxed just because you're associated with her, it doesn't mean that you were in the fault or whatever reason. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. And it isn't even grooming. I was just very obsessive with him. That's the end of it.